like I should stay some, but we gon' ball for the night.
I'm really this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for. I'm up in the score.
We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Memphis. Greg, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident looking to score with the ball.
Now here's Westbrook. The kick out to Bryant. From downtown, again the miss by the Lakers. Pass to Morant. And it's sent back by Bryant. They retain possession. And the shot goes in. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Davis with it. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. And it's Brooks in the corner. And James pulls it down. The Lakers off to a slow start. Looking for their first basket of the game. Outside for Davis. Back to Bryant. James outside. Takes a three. Rocket two. The Lakers rebound. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Russell Westbrook never lacks for confidence. And when he starts knocking down threes, he becomes impossible to guard.
Now here's Morant. Jackson misses. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the third time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Adams. And it's sent back by Bryant. Pass break, the Lakers. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Wide open. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And there's a whistle. Goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Stolen by Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Adams. Back to Jackson. And Davis sends it back.
No, sir. Don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Davis with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
No good from LeBron. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. .104 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Davis. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Steven Adams picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Now, here's Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From the arc. The offensive rebound. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Toscano. Lakers passing it around. Here's Davis. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now here's Walker. Toscano misses. Outside Payne. Outside Jackson. Plays it up off the glass. And that's now 10 points for Jaren Jackson.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Walker's shot is off. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Payne, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Davis has the open look. Los Angeles with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Payne drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. When they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Bryant. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. To the inside. The kick out to LeBron. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Davis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Payne with it. Good D by Westbrook. LeBron James on the wing. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer. Tillman grabs the miss. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injuries, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Lakers trailed by 7. Outside Bryant. Back to Westbrook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on. This is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
Morant with it. Picked up by Bryant. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, when you combine Westbrook's athleticism with the ferocity that he plays with, hard not to foul him inside.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And Memphis with another turnover here.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
It remains Los Angeles ball. Grizzlies substitution.
Left side, Westbrook. At the elbow, it's James. Takes the three. Shoots the three. Knocks down the three ball. James has got 7 points.
And LeBron has added the three-point shot to his bag, especially the last several years. Outstanding knowing when to let that three fly.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The line to the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year because we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by him.
Back to Morant. And it's sent back by Bryant. And they get it back.
Boy, superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
And the Grizzlies making a change here.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Inside, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Outside Bryant. Back to Schroeder. For 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. 34 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Good on the second free throw. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 6. There's a screen by Bryant. James, no good. The Grizzlies on offense. On the wing, Jones. And Williams, here we go. And Davis pulls it down. And he drives in. And James throws it down.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies out in front. Up 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Memphis moving that ball around. Deflects the pass. Just 4 to shoot. From the stripe. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
The kick out to Westbrook. Beyond the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Pass to LeBron. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 11 points.
LeBron is somewhere in the neighborhood of about 260 lbs, and there's nothing extra there. So he can physically impose his will and flat out dominate near the rim.
Shot from 12. Here's Adams. Out to Brooks. Goes back up. And the dunk by Jackson.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Fantastic Laker girl. Show some love for the Laker girls dance team.
Lakers trailed by 6. And here's Schroeder. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Showing you he can score off the ball. Dennis Schroeder has improved his shot since joining the league.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Grizzlies have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And the technical free throw is good.
You know, you think of the Lakers leading up to LeBron James joining them. This was a team that struggled for relevancy. And even during Kobe Bryant's final seasons there, they still were a little below par for the Lakers.
Jones with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Jackson misses.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Schroeder, left side. Bryant has the open look. The shot's good, and the assist by Schroeder. Clark, as you recall, the Lakers had missed the playoffs the last few years, leading up to LeBron James actually joining them.
And you know what, Kevin? They missed it in year 1 of the King in L.A. as well. Some of that due to injury, but nonetheless, not part of the playoffs. Despite the bubble title, it's been a challenge for LeBron during this time with the Lakers. Last year, extremely frustrating. And I'm sure they want this season to be different.
Here's Walker. The kick out to Bryant. For the tie. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now a 5-point Grizzly lead. Down low, Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Schroeder outside. Back to Bryant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
Now Morant. Here's Tillman. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now here's Schroeder. Back to Bryant. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And the Grizzlies making a change here.
And when you think about veteran guard Dennis Schroeder, still such a shifty, unpredictable player.
Yeah, he really is, because of the way he can change gears and play at different speeds. Very impressive. At his best when he's putting blinding speed to use. He doesn't always unleash it, but when he does, it's very effective.
Memphis leading by 3. Here's Bain. Misses from short range. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here's Toscano. Los Angeles with another miss. Memphis with the ball. To the middle. Here's Tillman. Makes it off the glass.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The kick out to Bryant. Walker with a clean look. And he's good on the 3-ball. Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Bain. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for Desmond Bain.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
There's Walker with the 3. The shot will not fall. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Grizzlies. They've leaned up. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Lakers trailed by 4. James in the post.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. And he stays with it. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Brooks misses. And the Lakers have possession. A 2-point game. James outside. To the right side. Outside, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And it's efficient. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Back to LeBron. Pass to Davis. And the rejection by Jackson.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Beverly wide open. Here's Reeves. LeBron outside. The kick out to Westbrook to take the lead. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Jackson. Pass to Adams. And Davis sends it back. On the wing, James. Outside for Davis. Los Angeles with another miss. Memphis leading. And Brooks, here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And what a fearless drive by Brooks, going right into the defense there and drawing the foul.
And the Lakers making a change here. And he's good on the second.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Pass to Bryant. James with it. He takes it in. Releases from 15. The shot by Bryant, no good. And so here's Memphis. The lead is 2. Now Jackson. And James picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team. And here it pays off with a huge basket.
It's good.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Morant outside. Pass to Adams. Oh, and the jam by Adams.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
And Davis puts it in. And it's 8 points for Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Outside Westbrook. Kicks it out to LeBron. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. The shake. Here's James. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
There aren't many guys that can match LeBron when he's in a really good scoring rhythm. Asserting himself on offense is problems for the defense and good for his team.
Morant outside. Screen by Adams. And Morant throws it down.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Left side Westbrook. With the drive. That relief for 3. The shot misses. And Memphis the other way now. 58 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Hands it from downtown.
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Outside Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
Yeah, you got to play mistake-free.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
It's the first that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And here is Los Angeles now. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Misses the trade. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Hey, the entire team is looking to Davis here. Time for him to step up and deliver, big fella.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game.
Sorry in advance for my bros, they what you shit in the back if you looking for got it in the bag cause we on the low and I'm the with the flow. Give me a joke. Heard it say that you the next. No, I'm the best. Tell him stop the press stop. The top 5, let's get him and he get lopsided. We was running from Rottweilers. Most of my partners ain't had papa, just couple kids with on his side. Boy, you might all stop. He on the block. And then swap genres. Green light, lining up, stop sign them. Keep driving, you will not find them. I'm an anomaly. I turned into a rap ironically. And ran the back up, designing me. Honor me. If you think I'm a wannabe, it's pretty comedy. I'm melancholy and cool, so calmly busting moves. My troops carry velocity. Same posse since Posh Bagash. Treat the rapping like a on the stove with the door stay locked. It don't say knock. We on they block. It's Monopoly game. They properties. Smooth talking and moonwalking. The same little small pun, but I ain't knock chalk off cue balls.
Yeah.
Take heat.
Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. He wanna me like Nike, let do in the face of my sweet chin music. When I easily influence. Matter what's up with the if I see a Splinter and Turtles, they go to the sewers. I'm in the field on the first and the third, trying to score on the op like I play for the Brewers. Set me up on my mama, pat me the one with the behind me, watch how I maneuver. Fast and fear, Vin Diesel. Can't say Paul might offend people. Never ever been a line leader. 2014, I was seeing down. I ain't never ever been a timekeeper. Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no. They Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you
video game and then actually go and watch my highlights to see what type of player I was. I think it's pretty cool that, you know, we get to live forever in that sense and have kids or people that never seen me play live actually get a chance to, you know, play with me through the video game.
I love that. All right, so, you know, you scored 13 points in 35 seconds. Now, if you had to take one player that's currently in the NBA and have them do the same feat in NBA 2K, who would you choose and why?
I love KD. You know, I love to watch KD.
He's my favorite player.
Yeah, KD is a bad boy. So, I mean, he comes to mind because KD doesn't have to come off screens. KD doesn't have to have pick and rolls. Like, he could do it on his own.
Is there anyone on a current active roster that you wish that you could have played with?
I gotta go with Luka.
We were talking about Luka earlier.
Hey, man.
You're a Luka fan.
Listen, I love guys that their game is not predicated on athleticism.
Are you saying Luka's not athletic?
He's not. Ain't no shame in saying that. I'm sure Luka will tell you he's not athletic at all. Like Jokic, he's not athletic. Can't jump over a phone book. They are highly skilled guys and really just know how to maneuver and create space. No matter how quick, bigger, or stronger somebody is that's guarding them, they can get their shot off on anybody. And that's what I love about Luka. Like, Luka is 6'7", but he's not the fastest, not the quickest, but he just know how to utilize his footwork and his skill set.
Yeah, I love him too. He's one of my favorite players as well. So during your career, this is like a little fun stat that our guy Brian came up with. You played with several NBA fathers: Del Curry, Rick Brunson, Jaren Jackson, Gary Trent. What is it like now to see their kids in the league?
I love it, man. Just to know, especially Steph and Seth, when I was in Toronto, to have them around our team, seeing them back then, you know, shooting around in practice with us. And to see that this guy is the most lethal shooter that we've ever seen in NBA history is just amazing. And it's a pretty cool experience to, you know, see the kids now be who they are, you know, from playing with their fathers and seeing them at such a young age.
Did you give Steph any tips on being a shooter?
I think he was a better shooter then. Back then, and I was at the time, so no. His father was a great shooter. I'm sure he gave him all the great tips.
Okay, so we're gonna play some word association. So I'll say something, and I want you to give me the first word that comes to mind. Orlando.
Orlando? Home.
I was thinking the same thing. I don't know why.
Home.
I don't know about your story.
Home. Home.
Vince Carter.
Fan.
Playoffs.
Intensity.
Ooh. All right, Kobe.
Brother.
NBA 2K.
Game changer.
Ooh. Dunking.
Dunking?
Dunking.
Dunking is one thing. Dunking on someone is another.
All right, dunking on someone.
Dunking on someone. Momentum. Momentum.
NBA 2K TV, which you're on right now.
Fabuloso.
Ooh, I like that one. We'll have even more from that T-Mac interview next week. You won't want to miss it. But now, more on the My Career mode. We hit up producer Ben Bishop to talk about this year's experience and how the mode is different from years past.
NBA 2K23 is here. That means fans are jumping into My Career mode. And today, we're joined by senior producer on My Career, Ben Bishop. Ben, welcome to 2K TV.
Hey, Chris. Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about the city. A big part of the narrative this year is winning over the fans. How did you guys come up with the storyline and that approach for 2K23?
Yeah, that was a big one for us because we did like the way that we started in 22, you know, integrating aspects of the city, but we felt like there was, you know, a lot more we could do with it. And so, you know, what you'll find this year is that, you know, when you're drafted, there are a lot of fans of your team that aren't necessarily enamored with you as the pick.
How y'all pass on Chef Owens, fam?
And so, right from the beginning, you're kind of at odds with the fan base, and you have to figure out, ways to sort of win them over to your side. And so you'll find that the city is broken up into 3 different districts. There's a music district, there's a fashion district, and there's a business district. And each of those have a unique set of fans.
And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Now a look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And for the Magic, at the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the center position. The first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skill.
Unique quests and things to do to sort of win over that part of the city. So that, all ties together with what you're doing in the NBA.
I find it ironic that our fans are used to being the criticizers of the NBA players, and now they get to step into the NBA themselves and get criticized by the city. So you're going to have to win them over. Now, one of the things I love most about my career is how you guys integrated college this year. Talk about the twist on it.
With college, we took a little bit of a different approach in that we let you experience it via flashbacks after you've gone a little ways into the NBA and into the stories. It's kind of fun, and it's a little bit of a twist for us in that now it's not the thing that kicks things off, but it's sort of a look back on how you got to where you are.
One of my favorite things is going from the city into the arena. It seriously gave me the chills.
The NBA is at the core of my career, and your journey as an NBA player is a big part of it. And there's sort of a behind the scenes aspect to it that you don't necessarily get. So we tried to bring sort of the behind the scenes of the arena to life. And now, every time you go to a game, the arena is right there in the city. You go kind of around the backside into the players' entrance, and then you get to do the fashion walk. You get to see all the photographers getting excited as you come in, and as your profile raises, they get more excited. You see more camera flashes, and that actually helps boost some of your personal brands. But then you walk right into the locker room. Sometimes there'll be stuff for you to do with the coach. Sometimes there'll be stuff to do with the team. You might have a press conference. You might do a locker room scrum with the reporters. We wanted to integrate a lot of what was going on in the arena because that's an important part of the experience that we didn't really dig into as much in the past.
And I love how as you progress, more things open up, and it almost feels like the arena is alive around you.
Right, yeah, we have a whole host of characters that are, most of the time just doing their own thing in the background. Again, we wanted to try to bring that whole atmosphere and experience more and more alive, and I think we took some really cool steps with it this year.
So every year in my career, I look forward to kind of that big moment at the end of your journey. And there's something really cool this year. Without spoiling things, Ben, what can fans look forward to as they progress through my career?
Yeah, so there's kind of a basketball mecca of the city called Hammond Park, and it's a new little part of the city this year where all of the best street ballers come to play. And as you earn more and more respect amongst the fans and the people of the city, you'll be able to find a way to earn an invitation. Shep Owens, your rival, has always been a favorite player in that tournament, and so as you've worked your way through all of these different quests and things to do, you've met all sorts of fun and interesting people along the way. They all sort of come together in the end, and you get to battle to really prove once and for all who is the #1 player in the city.
So one of the key parts of the narrative is leadership. How did you guys implement leadership in NBA 2K23's My Career Mode?
Yeah, we really wanted to make that an important part of sort of the storyline this year. MP spent a few extra years in college, which has not always been the case for us in the past. But one thing people did know and people had seen in the past is that he was a great leader. And so we actually created this entirely new system for 2K23 where there's a whole set of leadership badges that you can earn through the way you answer questions in interviews and some of the things that you do on the court. There's 2 actually distinct styles that you can pick from too. There's the Trailblazer, and then there's the General. As you earn those badges, you get in-game goals to try to accomplish, and if you do so, you then get boosts to you and your teammates that can obviously help you have a better chance to win the game. So it's really kind of like a little game within the game in terms of what kind of a leader am I? How am I going to take those skills and apply them on the court?
So while we have you here, Ben, any words of wisdom that you can give to the community that's entering my career and progressing through it?
Yeah, I think the one thing I would say is that, try to make it your story. One of the things that we've done, and I think we've done especially a good job on it this year, is trying to give you different ways to approach things, different ways to build your character, leadership styles to take on. So, try and think about what you're doing and try to make your experience your own. Maybe you push down our music quest line more. If you're more into fashion, you can try that one. If you're more into business and endorsements, you can do that. Or if you really just want to focus on the NBA, that's obviously always going to be there. So think about how you want your player to turn out and see what you can do to make your experience unique.
Ben, thanks again for coming on 2K TV, and myself, like the rest of the community, we're going to get out there and play some My Career right now.
All right, well, it's great talking to you today. Thanks for having me.
Welcome to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and we're taking ankles today with my favorite topic, dribble moves in NBA 2K23. New to NBA 2K this year? Get into 2KU to practice in the Play Now menu. It's a great place to work on your ball handling. Size-ups are a great way to set defenders up for easy drives to the basket. Try flicking the Pro Stick in different directions.
About my heat, I remember every.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like